Tobacco use is the single largest preventable cause of cancer in the world, causing 22% of cancer deaths. The American Cancer Society estimates that in 2013, 174,100 cancer deaths will be caused by tobacco use. Cancer affects everyone. About 70% of all deaths from cancer occur in low and middle income countries. Environmental factors can increase your risk of cancer. Evaluating the possible toxins you're exposed to on a daily basis is a strong step to cancer prevention. Cancer is the leading cause of death in developed countries and the second leading cause of death in developing countries after heart disease. Globally, heart disease is the #1 killer. As of 2012, 189 out of 100,000 Filipinos are afflicted with cancer every year. At least 3,900 children are diagnosed with cancer every year. The Philippine Statistical Authority reports that 1 in every registered deaths in the country is related to cancer. Cancer is the growth of over 100 diseases characterized by abnormal, uncontrolled cell growth. In a healthy body, cells grow, die, and are replaced in a very controlled way. Damage and change in the genetic material of cells by environmental or internal factors sometimes results in cells that do not die and continue to multiply until a mass of cancer cells or a tumor develops. Most cancer-related deaths are due to metastasis, malignant cells that penetrate into the circulatory system and establish colonies in the other parts of the body. Great advancements have been made, but cancer is still the leading cause of death for people under the age of 85. The Philippine Statistical Authority reports that 1 in every registered deaths in the country is attributable to cancer.
Cells then begin to embed themselves into the healthy breast cell and migrate to different parts of the body. A tumor then starts to develop. Breast cancer occurs when some breast cells begin to grow abnormally. So yucky. How does breast cancer migrate and distribute themselves to various parts of the body? Residual cancer cells can migrate throughout the body and develop to a tumor.
So how is it treated? Like, how to get rid of bukol? A small incision will be made. Healthy tissue will be separated from the tumor. Forceps will then be used to remove the mass. And the incision will be closed up by stitches.
Lung cancer starts in the windpipe, the main airway, or the lungs. It develops when there is uncontrolled growth of abnormal cells inside one or both cells. These cells grow to form tumors. More than 8 out of 20 cases of lung cancers in the UK are caused by smoking. If you're a smoker, quitting is the best thing you can do for your health. Passive smoking also increases the risk. Lung cancer is more common in older people and people with previous chest problems or lung diseases such as emphysema. Other causes include exposure to radon gas, air pollution, and chemicals in the workplace. A cancer that starts in the lung is called a primary lung cancer, while a cancer that starts in another part of the body and spreads to the lungs is called a secondary lung cancer. The stage of a cancer refers to its size and how far it has spread. Doctors look at the size of the tumor, whether it's in the lymph nodes, and whether it has spread to another part of the body. A small cancer that is just in the lung is likely to be an early stage cancer. One that has spread into the surrounding tissue or to another part of the body is an advanced cancer. Early lung cancer typically does not cause symptoms. As the cancer grows, one may experience symptoms such as a cough that gets worse or does not go away, shortness of breath, chest pain, and wheezing. Other symptoms of lung cancer include coughing up blood, hoarseness, weight loss without trying, and frequent lung infections such as pneumonia. However, there are several treatments for lung cancer. It includes local therapies such as surgery and radiation therapy, and systematic therapies such as chemotherapy and targeted therapy. You may receive one or a targeted combination of these treatments.
Prostate cancer. It's treatable, right? So what's the big deal? About 30,000 lives could be lost this year. And that's the big deal. That's just in the US. But let's back up a little bit. For every 6 men in the US, one of them is going to develop prostate cancer at some point in their lives. When a man is diagnosed with prostate cancer, there's no way of knowing right away how serious the disease could become. And this year in the US alone, it's estimated about 240,000 new cases of prostate cancer will be diagnosed. What does the number of 240,000 even look like? It's huge. The Superdome in Louisiana can seat about 70,000 people. 240,000 is more than 3 Superdomes filled with our fathers, sons, brothers, and uncles who'll find out they have newly diagnosed prostate cancer this year. The thing is, many men with prostate cancer really don't feel comfortable talking about it. And what about the thousands of men who die every year from prostate cancer? Let's put that into perspective. People always say flying is a pretty safe way to travel, especially if you compare it to driving. According to the most recent statistics, the number of men who are estimated to die from prostate cancer in the US is almost the same as the number of people who die in a year in driving accidents. If cancers were in a competition, prostate cancer would win silver every year, as is the second leading cause of cancer-related deaths among men.
Here's some good news though. If you take 10 men diagnosed with prostate cancer, 7 of them will have prostate cancer that doesn't come back after initial treatment. Unfortunately, for the other 3 men, the cancer will come back and can be life-threatening. These 3 men is our fathers, brothers, and our sons. So how can we help them? By spreading the word, to be proactive and knowing the importance of talking to a doctor to determine if screening is right for them. PSA or prostate-specific antigen may be measured along with any clinical test. PSA is a blood test used as a reference marker for prostate cancer. The PSA result is individualized and changes may be clinically important. When that number starts rising or symptoms appear, these men and the people taking care of them need to talk to their doctor about their options. Ongoing research is leading to new treatment options, especially in advanced disease. Who should be talking about this? Everyone. Tell your dad, brother, and your uncle and encourage them to be proactive and talking to their doctor about prostate cancer. The word is spreading and has already made a difference. The more people you talk about prostate cancer, the more men we might be able to help. Do your part to help thousands.
Thank you. May the cancer reject you.